We have all encountered people who have such a warped view of themselves that we ask, which book on themselves are they reading and which one are we reading? A very warm welcome back to the Lead to Exceed platform with me, Henry Bai. In our last chat, we defined emotional intelligence as the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of those around you. We made the point that there are two universes involved in the EI conversation. Today, we will examine these two universes, your own emotional space and that of others, and how the two interact. We will answer the two questions: what I know and do with myself, and what I know and do with others. In Daniel Goleman's 4 Quadrants of Emotional Intelligence, these two questions have led to the 4 considerations in Goleman's quadrants. What I know about myself, self-awareness. What I know about others, social awareness. What I do with myself, self-management. And what I do with others, relationship management. Being a master of emotional intelligence means constantly navigating these 4 quadrants successfully. Now, let us take a closer look at each of these 4 quadrants and the components. First, self-awareness. We have all encountered people who have such a warped view of themselves that we ask, which book on themselves are they reading and which one are we reading? In ancient Greece, the philosopher Socrates famously declared that the unexamined life was not worth living. He was once asked to sum up what all philosophical commandments could be reduced to, and he replied, "Man, know yourself." Self-awareness is your ability to accurately spot and read your emotions and stay aware of them as they happen. Simply put, self-awareness is a basic understanding of how we feel, why we feel that way. Self-awareness is at the core of everything. It describes your ability to not only understand your strengths and weaknesses, but to recognize your emotions and the effect they have on you and your team's performance. According to a research by organizational psychologist Tasha Eurich, 95% of people think they are self-aware, but actually, only 10 to 15% are. Working with colleagues who aren't self-aware can cut a team's success in half, and according to Urich's research, lead to increased stress and decreased motivation. To bring out the best in others, you first need to bring out the best in yourself, which is where self-awareness comes into play. The second component is self-management. Self-management as a term implies managing your emotional space. This is your ability to use what you know about your emotions to stay flexible and positively direct your behavior. Self-management becomes important, particularly in stressful situations, and maintain a positive outlook despite the setback. Often, leaders are in a position where they are preoccupied with how to regulate things, situations, and people around them. They often fail to realize that the most important person to master is themselves. Mastering the art of self-regulation leads to a sense of well-being, self-worth, confidence, and a general sense of connectedness to others. Leaders who lack self-management tend to react and have a harder time keeping their impulses in check. The more in tune you are with your emotional intelligence, the easier you can make the transition from reaction to response. It is important to remember to pause, breathe, collect yourself, and do whatever it takes to manage your emotions. Sometimes this means stepping away from the situation and reflecting so you can provide a more appropriate and intentional response to stress and adversity. Third, social awareness. Social awareness is your ability to accurately pick up on emotions in other people and understand what really is going on. Whilst it's important to understand and manage your own emotions, you also need to know how to read a room. Social awareness describes your ability to recognize others' emotions and the dynamics at play within your organization. Leaders who excel in social awareness practice empathy. They strive to understand their colleagues' feelings and perspectives, which enables them to communicate and collaborate more effectively with their peers. A global leadership development firm, DDI, ranks empathy as the #1 leadership skill, reporting that leaders who master empathy perform more than 40% higher in coaching, engaging others, and in decision making. The fourth one is relationship management. Relationship management is your ability to use awareness of your emotions and others' emotions to manage interactions successfully. Relationship management refers to your ability to influence, coach, and mentor others, and also resolve conflict effectively. Some prefer to avoid conflict, but it's important to properly address issues as they arise. Research shows that every unaddressed conflict can waste about 8 hours of company time in gossip and other unproductive activities, putting a drain on resources and morale. If you want to keep your team happy, you need to have those tough conversations. By way of summary, it's clear that leaders who manage these 4 quadrants come across as mature, empathetic, measured, and respond in a more appropriate manner to people. So as I bring this chat to a close, as always, do you have a leadership question that you would like answered? Have you heard anything in this video that has triggered a question on your mind or subject you would like us to explore some more? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then shoot a question or suggestion at us via this channel or the email on your screen. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Important, hit the notification button or bell button, and you will be the first to know when we share new content. This has been me, Henry Baye, on the Lead to Exceed chart. Lead to Exceed, inspiring leaders, multiplying impact. See you on the next chart.